I'm going to share with you two quick indicators that you should know or your advisor should know. When should I invest in the market and when shouldn't I invest in the market? And these aren't necessarily foolproof ways, but ask your advisor what indicators they're using, because here's two indicators you should use. On the New York Stock Exchange, there's an indicator that says what percent of the money that can be invested in the market is in the market. And so think about 80% on the high end and 30% on the low end. On the high end, at 80%, what does that mean? It means that 80% of the money that can be in the market is in the market. So any money on the sidelines is invested in the market. Well, if the market's based on supply and demand, demand makes the stock go up. If 80% of the money that could be in the market is in the market, well, how are we going to keep creating demand for the market? So when that indicator gets towards 80%, we get a little shaky. Now on the downside, if that indicator is saying only 30% of the money that could be invested in the market is in the market, that means there's a lot of money on the sidelines to start creating demand for the market. So that's a way to test and say, hey, we should get back into the market. So there's some indicators of knowing when I should get in and when I should be out. And that's not the end all be all. That's put into about 5-6 other indicators as well. But there is one indicator to know when you should be in, when you should be out, and when cash is relatively stronger than the market.